I've got a site visit next week on Esports.
Sweet.
So
Going to North Carolina?
I wish it's coming here.
Oh, really?
We're working to bring. So we've got. If you thought of a sport that really fits a city like Huntsville, I don't think esports could be any better of a fit than that. And from a work development standpoint to the clientele in town, everything kind of blends together where esports can be big in Huntsville. And so one of the guys here in town has the Southeastern Esports League.
Is this Fred?
Yeah.
I've interviewed him.
Yeah, so Fred, we're working with Fred on, okay, you've got your event.
Yep.
How do we take what you're doing and put it on steroids? How do we make it bigger and better where everybody's coming in from out of town?
Yep.
And then how do we take that and then take the next step where now people are not just coming out of town to compete, but they're coming out of town to watch this.
Yep.
And that's when you start adding in that next layer of impact from a hotel standpoint, from a community, just getting more people engaged and out. The esports world is one that I know enough to be dangerous, but I don't know. I don't have all the answers on that one. You tell me you want me to go get a golf tournament. I got 10 people I can call on speed dial.
As long as I get some Pro V1s from you.
Correct.
in payment.
So that's the thing is trying to find some of those that what's the ideal event, what fits Huntsville, and then just marrying that together with the venues we've got.
Yeah, and in that episode with Fred, and shout out to Fred Wiersig, right? I think he finally graduated from UAH.
He did.
I was in that episode. NC State, the state gave them $16 million to build a facility.
Yes, and so they are partnering with the Carolina Hurricane.
Are they?
On building that facility, and I want to say it's attached to the Hurricanes arena.
Is it really?
Yeah, they're doing a big renovation of Carolina's building, and I think that's part of the addition is that.
Well, future planning here. The current Probst Arena turns into your E Arena, and then you build a different stadium, a little bit.
Oh!
I'm sorry, you don't need my ideas.
The ideas are flowing there on that. Oh yeah,
I was so pumped, like in talking with him, and I was like, this is where I wish I was like independently wealthy. I'm like, oh dude, I'd build it for you tomorrow.
He's done a phenomenal job of taking a concept and an idea. And there's a ton of people in that esports space that have great ideas and concepts, but you've got to be able to stick with it and really grind to make these things happen.
Absolutely.
And Fred's one of those guys who he's got a vision. He knows what he wants to do. And so we've been working hand in hand with him on, hey, how do we you've got a great concept. You've got a good track record. How can we help you elevate that and then be your home? We're not going to have a Major League Baseball team. I hate to break that to everybody.
Maybe in 40, 50 years.
Yeah, maybe. But what can we do? What are some sports that we can own? And esports is something we can really own from a high-level standpoint.
And I'm sure the key, and you've already thought through this, is that facility needs to be very multi-use.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
Whoever's investing in it, it's like any arena. Or it's like Toyota Field.
Correct.
We do baseball, but we can talk later about the football game that was there.
Correct.
And they've done a million concerts, right?
That's the one thing we always. It's one of the things that Huntsville has done a great job of is building the facilities, A, to be multi-use, but B, where it has a use for the community.
Yeah.
And then we're able to bring in an event to use it as well. We're working on the city's going to build some additional pickleball courts at John Hunt Park. Well, now we're going to be able to have tournament. We're going to be able to go get a major tournament. We're going to be able to use that facility to go do some big pickleball stuff. The cross-country complex, it's gorgeous, and it's a treasure for the community 350 days a year. Those other 15 days, we're trying to get as many people on that cross country
Yeah.
course as possible for a race.
Absolutely.